everybody and welcome back to my channel, and thank you so much for joining me for today's video. In this one we are going fabric shopping at Liberty's in London. This was my first ever time going to the store, so it was a really exciting experience. If you haven't heard of Liberty's before, it's this really huge fancy department store in central London, and in the sewing world they are very well known for their fabric department and the fabrics that they create. They have silks and cotton lawns. Those are what they're best known for, really. They do quilting fabrics as well. So there's a big range and there are loads of different prints. They're very well known mainly for their floral prints, but there are lots of retro styles as well. Some abstract prints too, just loads to choose from, loads. So I went at the beginning of September and I was carrying around a lot of luggage because I was going to a party afterwards. So I really hope the footage that I got is okay. I tried to get as much as I possibly could. I was very overwhelmed, so there was a lot to take in. So anyway, I'll show you around the store, show you what I looked at, and then I'm going to talk about their fabrics. Welcome to the Liberty's fabric department. I told you it was big. It was huge. I walked around so many times before I actually stopped and looked at fabric because I was just completely and utterly blown away by the amount of choice. When I'd finally finished taking it all in, I stopped and had a look at the silk selections. Here they have silk satins, crepe de chines and twills as well. They had some really gorgeous autumn printed silks. These were a few of my absolute favourites. I loved this one as well. It would make the most incredible pair of pyjamas in either colourway. My camera really doesn't do this one justice, but it was my absolute favourite. I loved this print and the colours in it too. I was obsessed with this one as well. The combination of colours was absolutely beautiful. I then headed round to the other side of the shop floor to look at the Tana lawn cottons. There were so many to choose from. I've had my eye on this particular one before and it was so nice to see it in person. The quality was amazing and the colours were beautiful and perfect for autumn. This one was super cute too, but I just didn't feel like it was special enough for me. This was another of my favourites. I absolutely loved this print. It was so pretty. At the back of the shop are the premium silk and silk twills. These fabrics are absolutely out of this world. They are so luxurious. They have really vibrant colours and interesting prints. A lot of them were jacquards as well, so they had a lot of texture to them, but they are on the super expensive side. So I only had a quick look and then moved away very quickly. After we finished off at Liberty's, my friend Jen took us to this incredible haberdashery shop that was about a 5-minute walk away from Liberty's. It's called Fan New Trimmings and it's amazing. It was huge. The shop just keeps going and going, and they have the biggest selection of haberdashery I have ever seen. These appliques were so special and detailed. The quality was amazing. I thought they would be perfect for jazzing up a simple jacket or adding to a bodice. I was on the hunt for some diamante trims to make straps or add around the neckline of some dresses, but there was so much choice that I couldn't make my mind up in the end. I do absolutely regret not picking any of these up. But I did find some behind the counter that I fell in love with, but they were really far out of my budget, so I had to say no to those. But these lace trims were gorgeous. If you are making a wedding dress, this is the place to come. So I really hope you enjoyed looking around Liberty's with me and looking at all those gorgeous fabrics. I have some very boring news. I did not buy anything. Honestly, I was just so overwhelmed and I couldn't make a decision. And the Liberty fabrics are not cheap. The cotton lawns are around £22 a metre and the silks around 65. So making a purchase in there is going to be an expensive one, and I really didn't want to do that, feeling rushed and thinking that I might regret my decision later on. The other thing to bear in mind as well when you're going shopping in there is they do have a really good website that has offers on and things. So if you can't 100% decide on the day, take lots of photos, find them on the website, and you can order later on. Having said that though, I do think part of the experience is buying the fabrics then and there and walking out with your little purple bag, because my friend got to do that and I had major FOMO afterwards. So the first two fabrics that I absolutely fell in love with and that I am considering buying one of were two cotton lawns. One of them was the pink colourway of the Wildflowers Tana cotton lawn, which I actually have looked at online before and very nearly bought, but I wanted to see it in person. And one thing I must say about the cotton lawns is they are amazing quality. They are so nice. They will wear well, they'll wash well, they'll be comfortable to wear as well because they're super soft, and they're not sheer either. They're a good weight cotton, but perfect for dressmaking. And the other one I liked was the navy kind of retro floral print, which really surprised me because I'm not a navy girl. I don't think I've got a single navy dress in my wardrobe. And I don't own any navy fabrics. I don't wear navy, so I was very surprised by that one, but there was something about this print that I absolutely loved. I just thought it was so gorgeous and so classic. I was very tempted. So I have also been thinking about treating myself to one of their silks. Now I'm talking the £65 a metre silks, not £135 a metre. I'm not a millionaire. So the one I liked the most was the Eva Belle silk satin on the black background. The colours on this really, really popped. And it was a really lovely fabric for autumn, I thought, but you could wear it throughout the winter and in the spring as well with the colours for sure. I just felt like the print on it was a real Liberty print. What I didn't want to do was buy a fabric that I could get anywhere else and didn't feel special, whereas I felt like with that print, it felt so Liberty and so special that it would be really worth it. And that particular print I thought would be amazing, either as a shirt or as a dress. You could do lots with that. I also loved the other two prints that I looked at that were kind of similar in style. One was kind of a tealy turquoisey colour and the other one was pink. Now I absolutely loved both of those, but I thought they weren't quite as wearable as the Eva Belle one with the colours, although I absolutely love pink and I wear pink all the time. But for some reason I didn't feel like it was quite as wearable as the black one, just because it was such a statement, but I might change my mind at some point, we'll see. My other absolute favourite, which funnily enough is another navy fabric, which I wasn't expecting, it was the Hestia silk satin, I think it was called, and it was the navy with the red floral on. This was stunning. It felt like a proper designer fabric, and I thought a dress in that would just, it would be so timeless. And it would be a real beautiful piece that when I put it on, I would feel really, really glam. You could dress it up or down very easily. And I loved the red and navy color combination with that print on it. It was so pretty. So those are all the fabrics that I absolutely fell in love with. I mean, there were a lot more. There are a lot more, being totally honest. If I had an unlimited budget, I would have walked out with a suitcase full of them. But those were my absolute favourites. Let me know which one is your favourite and which one you think I should get, and whether I should make a shirt or a dress. But anyway, I really hope you enjoyed today's vlog and enjoyed looking around Liberty's. Sorry it was a short one and I didn't get much more footage, but I will definitely be going back, so I'll be a lot more thorough next time. If you did enjoy today's video and you enjoy sewing content, then please do subscribe. I would love to have you back. But that's all from me today, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.